Good morning, everybody. This call is to go through the basics of the platform on Carnelian 12 and also a little bit more of the strategy and different ways to operate your profile without the spreadsheet. I'm not going to show the spreadsheet to you today. We're going to start right at the beginning with registration. If somebody invites you, the Carnelian 12, you're going to get an invite link which is then linked to that person. It's a very strong affiliate program. We'll get to that just now. Let's do the screen share. Now, make sure when you register that your person that invited you, his name is somewhere on this page. When you register, I'm not going to show you the registration page now. I'm not going to register a profile now. After you're registered, you've got a username with which you can log in and a password. You must set a security pin of 4 numbers, and you must also load your wallet addresses where you're going to withdraw your money to. Just on the startup page, if you scroll down, there's a top 12 leaderboard close to the bottom. What I usually do is to go to network build. That's the one that's interesting for me. Dr. Stefan is on here in number 6 position from South Africa. Our team members is Tessie, which is managed by Lisa, which is in 8th position internationally. And Erika is from our team. She's my direct upline in 11th position. And there's another South African, we don't know who it is, in 12th position. I'm hanging here in just outside of the 12. Now, there's a lot of things you can see here. For the people that don't believe in things like this, if you want to convince them, this is the total amount of funds deposited. And you can then compare that with revenue paid. That is what they took out. So you can see a few people is way over what they put in, and some is still catching up. But for us, or for me, the important one is how strong is your network. All right, let's go log in. Login is easy. It's going to give you the username if you set your computer or your device up like that, and you can just log in. Otherwise, you type in your password. It then runs through a few security checks, and this is one of the things that makes me convinced that Carnelian is going to last for a long, long time. Is the security checks. They make sure that you're not benefiting from your own profile. That's very important. It is not wrong to have 2 profiles or 3 profiles. I've got one for myself and one for my cat, but they're not linked to each other. So from my profile, I can't see Dusty's profile. That is what it comes to. I'm going to get to that just now. The system works very easy. There's 3 types of coins that you can use to invest with a minimum of $12. It's Bitcoin, Tron, or TRC20 USDT. They all pay out a daily amount of 12%, which is not 12% profit. It's 3.66% profit, 3.667, and then a part of your capital amount. They worked it out. You don't have to worry about how they worked it out, that you get your initial investment back over a period of 12 working days. So the contract runs for 16 days in total. Now, there's a few ways to invest. Once you're registered, then if you're sponsored in, you contact the person that's going to sponsor you in. If you got your own money, even better, because then you can do with it what you want. You're going to go to invest. I'll get back to the account pages now. Invest is very easy. You select your coin. There's all 3 of the options. You select the amount you want to put in and proceed to payment. Now, this is where a lot of people get all haywire and confused. Let's use USDT, and you put in $12. You're going to get back $1.44 every day. It's $17.28. Important to remember that is at the exchange rate at that stage. You will see here the current exchange rate for $1 US or USDT is It's 101. So your $12 gets you 11.88 coins. Remember, USDT is a coin. It's not money. It's not fiat money. It's a coin. So once you've set this up and you've got your amount in, that is the amount you're going to send. If your platform that you send it from is set in dollars, that is the amount of coins you're going to send. If your platform is set up to send coins, they differ. They do differ. All right, then you proceed to payment. And you get a wallet address, you copy that, and that's where you send it to. This one changes every time you do a new investment. I'm not going to do investment now, so I'm going to cancel. All right, then we're going to go to withdraw. It takes a few seconds to pop over. What is here in the chat? Yeah, Erika, I'm catching you. I'm not coming for the top 12. I'm chasing Stefan Pinar. Why must I be behind a person with my same name? Yes, okay, it's not going to go to withdraw yet. Let's do it again. I can't do any withdrawals currently because I've got 3 pending withdrawals. I'll show you now where that sits. So if you want to do a withdrawal, decide which coin you want to take out. So let's say my next withdrawal, I'm planning to take some money out. I've got Tron balances on here. I've got Tron contracts so that I can cover my gas fees on the different platforms. There's nothing. I took out Bitcoin and TRC must still add up today. So to see where your current withdrawals is, you go to statistics, my withdrawals. It says to me, Tron, $4.60 worth, 3 hours, 16 minutes. TRC 20, I took out 24. And Bitcoin, I took out 13, which will be in 14 hours from now. So I did that last night somewhere. On the statistics page, yeah, Sharon, you must withdraw in the same currency in which you make a deposit. You cannot deposit USDT and withdraw Bitcoin or do Bitcoin and withdraw USDT. I'll come to that different currencies just now. Also on the statistics page, this is all the withdrawals Dusty did so far. Dusty started with a very small amount and then worked itself up. My revenue is your contract revenue. You can see there's a lot of them because they go through every day. There's the first few ones, a little bit of money, and then you can go to tab on the pages, and then it says how much you get and at what time every day. So that's a total. For the people that works on their files, we'll get to I will mention the file, but this is what you enter there. And then the deposits, I started with Dusty with $75. That was 75.00 on the day that I deposited it. But now in the meantime, it worked up because of the exchange rate to 75.76. So if the exchange rate dropped back to $1 is equals to 1 USDT, that will be 75. A lot of people get all haywire because of the cents. It's just because of the exchange rate. So I started Dusty with 75. Then from my main profile, I did a withdrawal and there was a little bit left after I did some things and I put in $18. And then I decided because people are depositing Bitcoin, I'm getting commission in Bitcoin. So I can just as well make a Bitcoin contract for Dusty so that I can withdraw money there and then put it back. Then I started putting Tron in for my gas fees. And there you go up to the last ones. Okay, let's go back now to the account page. When you log in the morning on your account page, the first thing you need to do is to go look at your messages. There's one contract, 291. There's a Tron contract, 212. So that came in from the last time I logged in here. Now, here's all your contracts from the oldest one to the newest one. Dusty got quite a few of them because I put small amounts in for her. 10, 11, 12. There's 13 currently. This one got 5 days to go. It pays out at this stage on the current rate $9.09. You'll see now, remember I said 75? That was the original amount. If you remember the previous page, it said 75.76. That's the current value of what I've put in. But the contract is for $75. Then I did another USDT. There's 6 days to go. Where's the Bitcoin one? Here's a Bitcoin one. I put $50. That one got 8 days to go. I even got little lines here so you can see how far your contract is. When was the last one? I did, what's the date today? 15. I did this one yesterday afternoon, $12 Bitcoin that I had spare somewhere in a wallet. And then last night I did a 20 USDT. You can see that it's 2020. I entered in on my platform where I send it from as 20 USDT. So the dollar value is 2020. So that one will then pay out this tonight. Total active investments is sitting there, 365.35. My first target was to get Dusty up to 300, which gives me $36 a day. And now the next target is 400, and we're slowly working up, as I'd explained in the other calls. Also on this page, you've got profit credited for the people that likes graphs. Profit credited, there's from the start. That's a profit we made on this one up to there. Revenue paid is your withdrawals. There I started withdrawing, taking out and putting back. This is the investments. And there's the affiliate bonus, which is a total now of $9. Now, concerning the different coins, markets will always fluctuate. There's nothing you can do about that. Markets will fluctuate. So the Bitcoin value will differ here, the dollar value, but your coin value will stay the same. TRX also, the coin value will stay the same. So what do I do now? If I want to go and plan, I can go see what is going to pay out today. But I usually go check in the morning and in the evenings again, early evening. The moment that this is $18, I take it out, and the next day I put it back. Tron, I take out anything over $5. I take out because there's not much transaction fees or gas fees on that. And Bitcoin, I take it up to $15. Right, the next page is, I'm going to skip affiliates for now. The next page is settings. Here you put in all your wallet addresses, and there's a space for your security PIN. Currently, if you do want to change a wallet address, you need to contact support. There's a form that you fill out. That's for safety and security, so that people can't change your stuff. Here it also gives me the email address that I use and my upline. Atlas23 is Hercules. Then we're going to go to affiliates quickly. There's your invite link. You just copy and paste it when you send it out to somebody. This is my level 1s. There's 2 new people on here. Wasn't on here yesterday. This one actually came on early this morning. This one late afternoon. This is the active tier 1 affiliates that I've got. There's 5 of them. On these people, for every time that they deposit something, you get 5%. There it says there, 5%. So that is the total affiliate award. Now there's 2 numbers. There's white numbers. That's the total contract value that they had over the lifetime of the profile. And the orange is the active ones. And then on level 2, you get 2%. I've got 1 person in there who registered on the 12 who must still fund. And Dusty got nothing on level 3. Yeah, it also says I've got 8 total, 5 active. The total team investment is $166. That's the people below us. And that is the rewards, the affiliate awards that Dusty got so far. Also on this page, just below regular affiliate commission, there's the representative one. Myself, Lisa, and Erika is already on the 7% on your level ones, although we did not reach the target of $100,000 in our team. Various reasons for that. The reason they gave for my move up to 7% is because of the videos that I do and a little bit promotion. And Erika and Lisa is building strong teams. There's some promotional material here if you want to go check, open that up and go look there. There's a little bit of stats here. Right, and then a lot of people ask questions. Frequently asked questions. Very, very easy. There's questions about your account. How many accounts can I create? You just click on each one and it opens up the drop down and it gives you an answer for every question that you may have. This is on accounts. There is a question on investments. It explains everything here. People, don't be lazy. Go read the stuff and show your people if you want to introduce them to Carnelian. Yes, withdrawals. Here's a question that a lot of people ask, and it's clearly on the frequently asked question page. If you withdraw less than $100, it's 24 hours. Less than $499 or less than 500, $499 and less is 48 hours. Less than 999 is 72, and over that is 96 hours. The last video I made will explain that we're going to a 3-day cycle eventually. And then there is some questions about networking. This is an important question. Can I assist with registration or manage my friends' or relatives' accounts directly? To avoid our security system detecting a potential account duplicate, you should not assist team members with registration process nor manage their profiles by yourself. Okay, I've got one profile for Dusty, but it is not linked to mine. I've also got one for my landlady, with which I pay rent. And there's somebody else here on the plot who does not have access to internet, and she doesn't have a bank card, so I'm managing her profile as well. But they are not linked to each other. That is important to remember. Okay, so that's concerning the frequently asked questions. Let's close that page. And then the system will log you out automatically if you've not been to your computer for some time. And then you'll have to re-log in. So every time you finish, just make sure you log out. Here is a bit of stats. Days online, 124. Total deposited is $1,951,000. Last night at around about 10 or 11, this was sitting on 1.9 million exactly. There's also tech support here, and you can change your language, and there's ways that you can change your times if you want to. Okay, right, that is enough there. I'm going to log out. I can stop share. Right, there's a question. Let's check quickly. Okay, Monique, what did you say there about FAQ?
Hi, Stefan. No, I just wanted you to run through the frequently asked questions.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them. There's quite a few of them. There's different sections. Go find the section that you got a question in, and then open it up on the list. There's a list in every section. Is there a specific question you need to be answered?
No, it was purely just stating that there are frequently asked questions, and
Frequently
if
asked
there's any
questions. Every single question, people, every single question so far that was asked in the Telegram chat, got an answer on the frequently asked questions. You can go check it yourself. You can definitely go check it yourself. Right, let's close it. Let's talk a little bit about how are you going to operate your profile and build it up. There's various things that you can do, but you must decide for yourself. You are the profile holder. You are the owner of that currency that's sitting on your contracts. If you decide you're going to build it up to a contract value of $1,000, you can use the file. The file is not a Bible. It's a guideline to do your planning. I don't keep my file up to date because I go check what's available. If I can do another withdrawal at that stage, and I withdraw, and the next day I put it back. What I do suggest for some people is go to an amount that's available of over $18 to save a bit on the gas fees percentage-wise, and then put the money back. And if you urgently do need money, let's say you put in $100, you're getting $12 a day. You need to replace part of that $12 as a contract. So if you work on 75%, over time, your contract value will build up. If you take out $12, or let's say $24 after 2 days, and you put back $18, after 12 working days, that is more than $100. So you can keep 25% for yourself, which is per day, then a total of, we're going to work out the numbers. What is 12 plus 12? Is 24. $6 that you keep for yourself. That little bits add up. So there's no reason to not keep money for yourself. If you urgently need money, use it. It's your money. You can do with what you want. But if you do want to build up the profile, I've got targets for each profile, what contract value I want, and how many profiles I want, and how many contracts I want, and how many contracts of each different currency I want. And then I work that according to what I planned. We worked up Andrew now in a very short time to the amount of 879 that he can keep for himself every week. Total contract value is just over $2,472. The next target for him is going to go up to the point where he's close to $7,992, where you can keep over $2,500 for yourself. There is a plan for after that if people go that far, or the people that wants to keep a lot of money. Important thing is, people, there's always a risk involved. There's always a risk involved. But with a platform like this, with the security measures they put in place, I can't see that this is going to fold. I spent way too much for the security after the attacks a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think you guys understand how severe the attacks were. And the system is set up very professionally. It is not the first platform running on this type of system where they collect our money as investments and then trade with it. The way they trade is very professional. They have not yet failed to perform after how many days? A lot of people ask, how do they make so much money? Very easy. You sit and trade. They've got people that's professional that can trade. And they do not give us any trading income over a weekend, and we do trade on weekends. I trade on many platforms over the weekend. So they build up a bit of a buffer there. So there's no reason to get nervous. Few questions that popped up in the Telegram group. You are not going to find these people's physical address. If you can manage that, you've got contacts very high up. I'm going to tell you straight. It is not safe for anybody that do trading or investing in the crypto world to have their physical address plastered all over the internet. There was an incident with Burex in Australia where 7 of their 12 staff members got killed. They were taken out, but they plastered their address all over the internet. That's not on. So if people got funny questions, refer them to me. I will deal with them. I'll quickly find out if they're serious or if they just want to make some sort of havoc. Unfortunately, you get people like that. We had a person like that recently in the group, which asked stupid questions. And there is a thing like a stupid question. Go watch Andrew's motivational calls. Right, Carmen is asking here, what would you say is the best amount of contracts and contract values to run with to build up your profile? Carmen, depending on what you've got available. If you only got $12 available, you're going to struggle a bit to build it up, because after the 12 days of the contract, you only got $17. The minimum I started people with when I started sponsoring people, I did yes, I did help people to get on board for various reasons, is $18. Currently, if I put somebody on and they tell me they will fund their profile at the end of the month, I will put $30 in for them. If they give it back, so be it. If not, they can play it forward. It's on their conscience. I'm not going to play policeman. If I give somebody $30, it's mine to give away. So let's work on, I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to go up to $50. If you start with $50, you get $6 every day. So after 5 days, you got $30. So you can either take out on day 4 or on day 5, which is then 24 or $30. And the next day reinvest. So you're going to put back 23 or $29. Immediately, your previous contract is still running. There's still 7 days left on that contract, plus the new one. That's on $50. So let's work on 50 plus 29 gives you 79. So for the other 7 days of that first contract, you're getting money on $79. In the meantime, 4 days later, you can withdraw again and put it back. So by the time your first contract finished, you got 2 contracts running, which got then a value of $58. And shortly thereafter, it's going to start escalating. The first target is to get to a point where you can take 20 or more dollars out every day and put it back the next day. That's now if you don't need money for milk and bread and stuff like that. The best amount of contracts is 12 because of the 12 working days, but I've got a target for myself of 16. So what I will do in future when there's enough funds available, I'll start with Dusty. Every weekend I will take out on a Sunday morning 2 additional contracts so that we've got 16 running. The more you've got, the better. Doesn't matter. The small amount of contracts doesn't matter. You've seen now on Dusty's profile, there's contracts of $12 or whatever is available in whatever wallet I transfer to the different accounts. So there's no best amount. It depends on your situation. It depends on what is available. It depends on timing. I do contracts any time of the day. I do withdrawals any time of the day. I'm not binded to be at any specific place at any specific time. But it is really nice in the mornings to wake up and you know in the next hour you're going to get payouts. Take it out again, withdraw, put it back the next morning. And then you just cycle through like that. If you get it done, you just got a better start if you do it in the morning. But that's preference. Last night, I didn't get to Carnelian yesterday. I was busy. Last night, after whatever time, I decided I'm going to put my light on and I can't sleep. I was too upset with the people from all over the world harassing me with stupid questions. And I did a few withdrawals on Carnelian and I saw a little bit of money in some of the wallets and I reinvested. Okay, right, who's not muted? Let's sort that out first. All right, that's fixed. People mute yourself when you enter the call. Okay. Right, the importance of the PIN. If you forget your PIN number, it's going to be a process to get it back because now you need to fill out a form to contact support. And support is very good. They're very fast and they're very efficient. I waited a few times up to 4 hours before they responded, but then they responded with the right information or they responded with the right question so I can give them more information. Use support, but there is a form to fill out. People, if you register anything new, I've got spreadsheets for every platform that I work on because I believe in more than one profile. There's one platform where I got 1,800 profiles. That is my choice. But there's a file, there's a username, there's a password, and if there's a security PIN, there's also a PIN ended on a spreadsheet. Enter your stuff and write it down. Here's my notepad. Let me just take out my phone. Here's a normal notepad that I use. It doesn't want to show now. Then I've got a book, a leather covered book that also got, it's an old book, it's a 2022 book. but it's got pages where I write things down. Everything is there. When I came out of hospital, I realized there's something wrong. I can't remember stuff. But I packed all my stuff, all my notes of the last 3 years in one stack according to date. And that's how I started recovering. Write down your information. If you don't remember your PIN number, really, people, it's your own fault. That's straight laziness. Write down the number. Get a little small book. I've got little books somewhere. I've got these little swear books where you can easily write down a username and a password and a PIN number if needed. It's like a bank card, people. Your PIN number is important. If you get a new bank card, you go to a bank and get a new PIN number, and now you walk outside and you want to take money out of the ATM. How are you going to do that if you don't remember your PIN number? Make it something that is easy to remember. You can use any date. The platform is encrypted. People's not going to hack you that easily. If you hacked, people, again, I'm going to use the S word today. If you are hacked, it's because of your own stupidity. Put safety features in place. Nobody knows where I'm sitting. You can try your utmost to try to trace my computer. You cannot determine where I sit. It's safety features. It costs you nothing. There's many videos on the internet to protect yourself and your online information. Yes, Google watch us. If you do a search on something, that feed will pop up in Facebook. That's normal. We're used to that. That's not easy to or difficult to get that information. But your security stuff, the passwords, the usernames, and the PIN numbers, put it in a file and stop using Excel. Excel is one of the easiest things to get into. Go online, use a Google Sheet. It's safe. Just make sure you've got a decent password. Anybody whose Google account's ever been hacked, it's your own stupidity. If your Facebook account has been hacked, it's your own stupidity. It's because you fiddle where you don't belong. For the woman, don't go look at those, what is that, people that do the funny dancing. I wanted to say chameleons now, but they're not called chameleons. We of the women know what I'm talking about. Let's take the most conservative person. Christina, what do you call those men with a little bit of clothes that dance on the stages? Christina's busy with something.
I'm
Yes.
here.
Chippendales, I got it. Woman, the woman on here, stop watching YouTube videos about the Chippendales. There's always a link in there that takes you to other websites. Stay away from half-naked men. Holy camoli. Easy as that. And for the men on here that wants to look at women in bikinis, look at your own wife. Stop watching around. It's not needed. For the single people on here, even worse. What is more beautiful than to look at a person fully clothed, decently clothed, and everything is left for the imagination. Stop being so blatantly sexist. Oh, Jonas, that is why you're in so much trouble on your computers. Because you go watch stupid things. Right, who's this person that's not muted? Okay. Good. Now we must go back to messages. I'll give chance for messages, questions just now. What happens if a person should opt not to reinvest on an existing contract but only withdraws? Then your profile is going to just sit there, Michaela. Whenever you're then ready to reinvest, you can reinvest. Your profile is not going to be deleted. It was confirmed they will never, ever delete the profile. We've got a situation with Patrick where his first profile had some issues. We decided to leave it behind. I sent a request, can we delete it? They said, no, it's staying there. Now it's sitting on page 1 of my tier 1 list with a 0. So I said to him, let's get money in and then we sort out the PIN number. So Patrick's got a profile now under me and then also under Christina somewhere. So if your contract value is 0, you're just not going to earn any income. Michaela, I'm going to actually get upset with you. The S word keeps on coming up.
Sorry.
Right, is everybody... Don't... Oh, Godas, if you run out of money, or if there's urgent needs to not put your money back, let us know. We'll put money back. I've got money to reinvest. I want to sponsor 2 more people in today under Dusty. I'm not going to give money away. People always remember, I am not here to rescue you. Not one person on here is here to rescue you. We just create the tools, or the tools are given to us to assist you to rescue yourself. So a lot of people on here who's got money that can help a lot of other people. I just give you the tools. I am not going to put $1,000 into your profile. I'll assist with a little bit of up to 30 maximum. From there on, you need to work. $30 is a good start. Right, I'm going to give chance for questions quickly. If anybody got any questions that I missed so far, and then I'll summarize what I said in the last few minutes. All right, hands up or unmute and ask away. Monique, you look like you want to ask me a question. You always got questions for me. I don't know why. Monique fell asleep.
No, for today I'm good, I promise. I'm good for today.
Good. Okay. How's your profiles going? When are you going to buy your car?
My car is scheduled to be bought at the end of July.
End of
Fully
July.
paid.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Monique and Cerise got 2 profiles where they put money in on Carnelian to save for a car. And they got a very structured plan to do that. Right. Who else wants to ask questions? Who's unmuted here? Annelies, do you want to ask something?
Yes, Stefan, you said you can have more than one profile, but it must not be linked. So do you use then another person's link?
Yeah,
Like
you
for
contact you contact somebody who you're not registered under. You can use Bernice got a profile that she registered under herself called New Beginnings for the New Beginnings project. You can get a link from her or from her downline. If you're already on there, then you can go to another lineage. It doesn't matter as long as you're not linked. Books
Okay,
also
so
helped a few people with links. Myself, if I load anybody new now, depending on where I want to build, I usually load them under Dusty, because Dusty is 9 levels below me. But eventually Dusty will flow to me, because Dusty goes to Hercules goes to Mickey goes to Karina goes to Martin Neetling, Martin goes to Yuri flows to Christina flows to me, I flow to Erika flows to Lisa. So that's how we link them. Dusty is not visible from my profile, but Dusty is in my lineage.
okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so if your profile, I don't know can't remember where your profile is sitting, just ask in a group who can send you a link and make sure that it's not in your direct profile, direct lineage.
Okay, 100%. Thank you.
Okay, good. Right, any other questions? Okay, then I'm going to ask a few people to tell me about their experiences on Carnelian. Let's start right top. Is Krista. Krista, can you talk currently, or are you busy with the children?
Hello. No, I'm getting ready for work. I'm really happy with Carnelian. I started, was it about a month ago or something? And yeah, I'm working my way up slowly but surely. I have my contractual value is now around 220, so I'm really happy. And now I'm getting more comfortable to also spread the word and talking to people about it. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
And
once you work your
it's really
profile up,
easy to use.
It's easy to use, yes.
Yeah.
It's very easy to use. Once you work your contract value up, there's something you can show people. That is why when I showed you that the stats, you can see exactly what you took out so far. Let me just quickly open up another page here. Let me show you something very interesting that I only saw about 2 weeks ago. On your account page, your startup page, if you go look below the graphs on the right hand side, there you can easily show people. The total invested so far by Dusty is 365 and the total withdrawn is 126. Now, once you got that 126 more than your 365, then you're on the break-even point. Let's go to my profile. Total invested 514, total withdrawn 1,354. If you can show this to people, they will sign up. Easy as that. Right. Is it possible to log into my spreadsheet? What do you want to do on your spreadsheet, Dominique?
So for the people that has been wondering, so like you just said, if you want to show other people your investment, Stefan, you and I did discuss this where I sat and I took all the totals that we have invested, and till today the current payout and the profits that we have made as a family.
Let me just go find your file quickly. You're the one that complained that I showed too many spreadsheets and now you're asking for one.
Well, this is not a spreadsheet as to how to calculate it. It's a spreadsheet that just shows numbers, I promise.
Right, where do you want to go? To the bottom.
It's the profits on the profit page.
Okay.
So there I took on the left-hand side, I took all the calculations as to the payouts that we received back. I calculated all of them and got a total of $551 that have paid out to date. Then I deducted the totals that we received, which is the 4 blocks right at the top, which was the $18, $20, and $15 we started all 3 pages off with, and then the $297 we put in, which accumulates to the 551, to the 351. It's the $350 makes up all of that. And the 551 is what we've paid out to date. So that leaves us with a profit, a total profit of $201, which equals up to 3,000 Rand that we have then made above and beyond what we put in.
So C3 is the amount that was put in. That's the 18, the 20, and the 15 that you started with. And then the 297
And
when you
the
started doing the car plan. And the total withdrawals was
Yes.
551. So the net profit at this stage for the 3 profiles is $201.83. And you convert that then to Rand value,
Rands.
3698. Perfect.
So if you look in column F, there's a 10,102 Rand. That is the total Rand value of what we put into the profile, and this 6,400 The 6,000 is what we put in, and the 10,100 is what we've received so far.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, well, remember your spreadsheet is yours. When you use my link for the spreadsheet, you copy it and paste it in your own on a Google sheet, and then it's your sheet. You do whatever you want there. No rocket science. Right. Any more questions? Or do I want to ask one more person to tell us about their beautiful journey so far on Carnelian? Where's my culprits?
Morning, Stefan. Can I share from my team
Yes.
experience?
Yes, please.
It's one year, I'm here with the lease. I started on the 6th of February, and exactly a month after that, the team deposit reached $1,000. This morning when I looked, not even 2 weeks after that, it's standing on $2,000. So it doubled within
2 weeks.
within 2 weeks.
Mm.
It shows that this thing is working.
Yeah, definitely. If you follow the reinvestment strategy on, you can't go wrong. I've added the first few people with very little money. I had to spread it open. And on 8 days, they started reinvesting. Between 6 and 8 days, they started reinvesting. Everybody that started within 4 days after me moved yesterday to a daily withdrawal cycle. So if you just follow the strategy and if you work with your team, go look on your page, on your affiliate page, go look at your level 3s who's not active yet. You can send them a mail and ask them, do they need assistance? To assist somebody on your level 3 with $25 to $30, it's going to take a bit of time to recover that $30, but give them that money. It will flow back to you, but you must make sure they follow the strategy. Then you're going to get your money back. Do not be scared to sponsor people. There's people out there who can't afford $30, and then you help them. It will flow back to you eventually. But even if it don't flow back to you, no excuse not to give money away. You can't receive with a closed hand. Very important. And you want to understand that principle very clearly. You can never receive with a closed hand. On programs like this, yes, it's about the money, but it's also about the community. If we stand together as a community, you've seen now that top 12 list. There's 3 South Africans on there, plus Erika. So there's 2 from our team is already on there. And they didn't start that long before the others. I'm about $16,000 away from the top 12. And it's climbing. I go through $1,000 on my team 3-4 times a day. I was on 29,000 yesterday morning. I'm now on 36. The team keeps on growing. And everybody that reinvests makes it a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger every day. And that's how you build a strong network. Networking is not only about money, people. It's about community. For the people that's on here that know about some of the failures that happen, not many platforms fail because of the system or what they do. It's usually some outside influence that do something stupid. You just need to make sure that you are aware when a platform is safe. If it's risky, get your original money out. Carnelian, I have no worry to put money in and build it up, and then after that I'll withdraw, because then the amount of money is going to be too big. It's a very trustworthy system, and it's easy to use. You can teach almost anything. If you can't get somebody to work Carnelian, how do you want to load him on some of the other technical stuff where we actually do some trading on a daily basis? Johan, thanks for that. Is there anybody else that wants to add something? Let's see who's on. A lot of new people. Christina, it's your turn. Unmute and talk.
I am by nature a risk taker. I'm not a gambler, I'm a risk taker. And I am absolutely amazed by all these wonderful opportunities that come along. People, Stefan, absolutely spilling out his guts, sharing his strategies and plans with everyone. And the one thing I've learned in the last about 18 months, maybe a little bit less, is if there's one person that has always got a plan, it's Stefan. If you have not registered in Carnelian yet, take the leap of faith. What one of the most beautiful things that I've experienced the last 18 months, 12 to 18 months, is that all spaces don't work out, but it is true what Stefan says. The community is just absolutely fantastic. There are such wonderful people in this community, and we all travel together. This is very, very exciting. I registered a Carnelian profile. I did absolutely nothing with it. My daughter said she wanted to register. I sent her my I sent her Erica's link, not even my own. I am, in a way, I hope that Erica is blessed by my daughter's account, because she does quite a bit there, and she keeps on reinvesting every day, or initially once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. But my daughter didn't even register below me, but just get going. And then I opened a second account with Stefan. I'm working both accounts at the moment. It is absolutely fun. It just changes. It changes something in you. If you wake up in the morning and there is a $2, a $3, a $6 in your account, it changes your mind to receiving. I am receiving. I can't actually explain to anyone what this does. It changes your frequency too, even though it is tiny little amounts in the beginning. It just changes how you feel about money. Wow, I'm making something. I'm not just paying something. So this is not just good for the money to be made, but how it can actually change your mind about receiving money. Because I think a lot of us think we don't, although we won't acknowledge this, we think that we are not worthy of receiving money, because life has been difficult and the last few years have been difficult, and inflation is high and our salary increases aren't at the same level. But this little project, Carnelian 12, can really change your mindset about how you feel about receiving money. Just do it. Even if you do start with the smallest amount, just do it. You'll receive $1.12 every day. Am I correct, Stefan? If you are on the 12%, on the $12. But even if it's only $1, the effect it has got on your mind, I received, is far, far bigger than the actual amount that you receive. It is a beautiful program, lovely community, brilliant strategy. You should be in it already.
Thank you for that. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of good testimonials coming soon. For the people that got big groups under them, Johan, don't be scared to post a photo of your affiliate page once in a while. You're doing well. You can show the people. Don't be scared to post or to brag a little bit. I'm not gonna prohibit people from posting some good stuff. Just something about the affiliate. The person on the plot here that I'm assisting with, she's got crypto wallets, but she don't have internet. She doesn't have a decent machine to operate on, and she does not have a bank card. I said to her, she had a bit of Bitcoin, a bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but we couldn't get the Ethereum out. I said to her, transfer the Bitcoin to me, and I'll put money for you into Carnelian. I started there with $42. Bitcoin value was something like 17. So the $25 difference was a gift. And I said to her, I'm going to give you once a week to start off 150 rands, which is less than $10. So last Wednesday, I gave her cash. I still can't drive. I took a lift over to the shop and I took money out of the ATM and I gave her cash. Monday morning, I phoned her. I said, one of your downline deposited $700. Your bonus is 200 rands. She said, what is it in dollar value? I said, I'm not going to even tell you how much you got on dollar value, but I'm going to give you 200 rands extra now. And that is the money she then had in her pocket to go buy a few things that wasn't in her house for the last few months. Only 200 rands. That's the difference we can make with only 200 rands. This week on Fridays, she's getting 150. From next week onwards, we move her up to 200. And then every 3 weeks, she's going to get 50 rands more till she's on 1,000 rand mark. Or more, depending on how fast we grow the profile. It's those little things that you do. It's not always about the millions, people. It's not always about the millions. It's the little amounts. It's the little amounts, the little things that we do. All right, if there's nobody else who's got questions or want to say anything, then we finished for today. Recording will be up shortly. For the people that want to let other people know what we say about Carnelian, there is a separate playlist on YouTube for all the videos. I can't remember if I sorted it according to date. Just go look at all of them. Don't be lazy. And click like and subscribe to the channel. We've got a huge amount of views, but people don't subscribe yet. I can see who is not subscribed and not. Right, unmute yourself, shout bye, have a lovely, it's Wednesday today, it's Wednesday. Have a lovely Wednesday. I'm going for my checkup and medicines tomorrow at the hospital. And then tomorrow evening, I'm going to go to Patrick and Shemaine and visit them. And then Justin, one of my athletes that assists with training, he's going to come run in Centurion on Friday morning. And then he's going to come take me back home. And we're going to have half a cow at the Bronbach restaurant. So I've got a very busy week ahead of me. Very busy. Right. Bye-bye, everybody. Be good.
Thank you, Stefan.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Sterkte
Bye,
vanmorgen.
everybody.
Geniet je steak. Love you. Bye.